can go to the next one.
Okay.
Vaporization. I just have to remember that. Fusion is melting it.
Okay.
Or freezing it, going backwards. And vaporization. Pretty much the heat of fusion is going between ice and liquid, solid and liquid. And then heat of vaporization is going between liquid and gas. So it's like that phase change is really what it is. It's like, okay, well I took this liquid and I brought it up to that temperature and now I have to change them from a liquid to a gas. Is with that heat of vaporization.
Okay. So
We'll do kilojoules next time. That's what they really want.
calculate the amount of heat needed to melt 46.5 grams of solid benzene, which is 6.6 C6H6.
Okay.
And bring it to a temperature of 55.6 degrees Celsius.
So that's what it says.
So first,
So it says needed to melt.
so we first do the melt equation. It really doesn't matter what, but first, you
Yeah, we need to melt it first. So melting is fusion, right? So maybe you can write that down. Fusion, melt, vaporization, which makes sense. Evaporation, vapor is the boiling. So sorry, I said that wrong earlier.
That's okay. So
Now we need to figure out what its boiling point
the heat
is.
of fusion for, what did I say?
Oh.
Benzene.
So we need melting point.
So heat of vaporization, or no, we're melting, so we need heat of fusion, is 9.87.
And what's the specific heat?
1.63.
And then what's the melting point?
5.49.
Degrees Celsius.
Yep.
Okay. So we know we're starting at this once we melt it.
Yeah.
So our first Q will equal this fusion times by the moles of this guy.
Which is 78. Oh, well. So do 46.5 divided by 0.595.
Moles.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll give us that first answer. Melting it, or taking it from solid to liquid.
So it's 5.873.
And that's in kilojoules. So we know to keep it in kilojoules because they want kilojoules.
Okay, so the second equation is the MCAT thing.
Mm-hmm.
So mass is 55.6.
55.6, or is that the...
Oh, that's the 46.5 grams. Specific heat was 1.63. Change in temperature. Okay, so wait, where did you get those numbers? The melting point. Okay.
So I would just put this in the calculator, that times by that, times by, in parentheses, that, minus that. Or you could figure that out first. Doesn't matter. It would be like 50.11.
11
Yeah, 11.
times 1.60 times 6.5, 30. There's 3,798.
You said 3,798.
98.087.
So let's convert that to kilojoules now.
Wait, so what? This is in joules?
Mm-hmm. So that's joules over grams times by Celsius for the second one that we just did.
So it's gonna be 3.7.
Mm-hmm.
Next is 3 significant digits.
So now you want to add them together, and then you'll get your final answer.
Well, if it's 3.798, would it just be 3.80 if it's 366?
Well, we want to add them first, and then we can
Oh,
do
I forgot.
civics.
Plus 9.671.
All good?
This is kilojoules. Does it want it in kilojoules?
Apparently, yeah.
Why didn't it tell you us that to be
I
in
wish they would.